Oh, Misa and Anime are there already.
Hi guys, we're live! What's up, Misa and Anime?
Yeah, what's up, Misa Anime? Man, right on it. 48, 2 more to go.
Yeah, we only need 2 more Twitch followers.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, right off the bat.
Hey, that's very personal, Anime. I'm trying, okay?
Our guest today is Sarah Wilder.
Yay!
Hi, Sarah!
Hi.
What's going on, Sarah?
Not much. Just been surviving.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many cats do you have?
Just the one still.
Okay.
I didn't adopt any since this whole situation.
Maybe your
She
cat will
won't
make
bite
an appearance.
Um,
Does your cat jump up on like the desk when you Okay.
no, she's afraid of heights.
Oh, really?
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim, what is going on with you?
The sun's coming through this window.
Yeah.
Jim goes blind because he stared into the sun for a whole stream.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Okay.
Sarah, you got an idea for a character? If not, we got a couple ideas in the chat here.
Let me take one from the chat. What do you got?
Okay.
Okay.
We got, you are a lazy slob who hasn't bought clothes in 7 years. You go to the laundromat and start stealing people's clothes. You steal clothes of all shapes and sizes. And then Misa said you are Donald Trump. I think we could combine those.
Oh, the graphic is back, Jason?
It is. Hopefully, I fixed it. So
Okay.
we will see.
Because I guess it was somehow causing the K9000 to drop out.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this is Donald Trump after he loses, becomes a former president. He's just becomes a lazy slob. Yeah, exactly. You're
Donald Trump is a fat. Well, I don't know if he's a slob, but he's fat.
You.
Google like Donald Trump tennis, and you'll see a big picture of his fat ass. Which I only say, I'm not one to fat shame, but he fat shames people all the time, so I'm like, fair game.
He's got the thickness going on.
Yeah, he's dummy thick.
I would say slob though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah?
he has terrible suits. Like,
That's
who does his
true.
suits? Like his pants are all flooded and it's gross, sloppy.
And he eats like trash. He just like eats like KFC and McDonald's. How's he live this long?
Yeah, that's a good question. Alright, so we go to the laundromat and start stealing people's clothes. You steal clothes of all shapes and sizes. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You go to the laundromat and start stealing people's clothes. You steal clothes of all shapes and sizes. You wear them until you get caught. You then head back home where your mother is furious with you for being so irresponsible. She tells you that you need to be more responsible. I don't care what you think, I'm going out tonight. Your mom says as she grabs her purse.
Oh,
Go out there and have fun.
I thought it was Melania.
Oh, his mom is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's find out what else happens.
You continue, but if you do anything stupid like steal someone else's clothes or do drugs, I will beat your ass.
That's exactly what we've done. Uh-oh. Our mom's gonna beat our ass.
Yeah.
Alright. What else?
Well, Donald Trump famously does not do drugs. He's like never had a drink of alcohol, he says, never tried a drug.
Oh, he says.
Yeah. Can't believe it. Why would he lie about it?
At least he's self-made.
You continue.
Well, not really.
Nah,
Greater than you go out,
I
she
would
stops you
dispute
from
that.
leaving. Don't leave yet, we still have to talk about this later. You sit down on the couch and wait. I love you, Mom. Your mother looks at you for a moment before answering.
Oh.
I love you too, son.
Oh, okay.
Now come
Oh.
here. Let me hold you while we talk.
Oh.
No, what?
Oh, okay. Tell me how to be a good boy, Mommy.
Yeah.
How do I be a good boy? Now that I'm 60, whatever.
This is
years old.
explaining. This is explaining a lot. You have it, Jason?
No. You
Is this like
Yeah.
adolescent Trump?
No. This is post presidency,
15.
so this is
Him.
This is future Trump. Yep. Please, I need to hear it. Paint the White House blue. We don't live
You
there
that a
say,
anymore.
song?
tell me I'm a good boy,
Yeah,
mommy.
that's
You feel her hand squeeze yours tightly. Yes. Yes, you are, son, just like
Aw.
Daddy
Hi,
said.
Jay.
You look up at her as she continues to hug you. The two of you begin to cry. Your mother begins to tell you how much she loves you, how proud she is of you, and how happy she is that you're safe and loved.
Aw.
That's a wholesome.
His mom's
Ding.
still alive.
I don't know, I
this
feel we
story,
have to be. Yeah, but we have to be at the end. I'm a big believer in wholesome endings. That's what I think it applies to.
Oh
But-
well, isn't it?
Well, I mean, that's just my opinion.
No,
If,
you're right. You're right. It's got to be towards the end of a story. So
Mhm.
see what Mike Pence is up to. Yeah. And also, if our mom wasn't alive, I think Donald Trump would like hire somebody to be his mom.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. We can't make our actual mom happy, so we just hire a mom, just like a prostitute or something.
Yeah.
Just to be like, all right, Donald, you've done a good job. Get a fake tan.
Where are we gonna find a 90-year-old prostitute?
There's plenty of them, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
They just don't last
You,
that
your
long.
older brother, who is an alcoholic, walks in drunk and yells, "Dynamite." He starts beating you up. You try to
Oh,
defend
no.
yourself, but he beats you even harder.
Dirk Trump.
Then he takes off running. You fall backwards into your bed.
Yes.
Your mother runs over to help you, but by then it's already too late.
Huh?
Too late.
You've been dead for hours.
What?
That's it. Our
What
brother
is
beat us to
happening?
death.
Oh my God.
Our brother killed us.
Yeah. Well, the world is a better place, I would say. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Wow.
Wow.
That was,
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Donald Trump's brother was an alcoholic in real life, his older brother, and died early, young. So maybe that's part of why he doesn't do drugs.
Well, I guess it's new story time.
Man.
That was a quick one.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
wholesome.
That was wholesome, man.
For me, yeah.
I mean, it's the lesson. It's like one of those PSA ads.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
All right, can we get a... Sarah, you got something? You got a... Short but sweet. Yes, very sweet.
Yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't have to be a full thing. Yeah, it just can be a situation or a character, and we
Yeah.
can help. Or
Name
if you have a full
and,
thing, go for it.
occupation, or,
I
yeah.
forget how to start this.
Yeah, exclamation next, and then just say, yeah, like, I have that example prompt. So, like, you are, what's your name? You are the old Santa Claus, or you are...
Fat bastard Christmas man.
Yeah. You like that? You like that? And then anything special. So the first prompt is just about who we're gonna play as. What's this person like?
Okay, I think I did it.
Okay.
Uh,
Ashley Ocean, a narcoleptic. You own a sandwich shop in Boston. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I
That's
like
great.
that.
okay.
Let's see.
So do you have a situation that Ashley's in, or Jason, you have something?
No. Yeah. What's the situation?
Yeah. What makes today different than any other day?
Yeah.
Did you know The Simpsons predicted Trump as president? Which season? Yeah. The
Yeah.
seasons nobody watched. Watch.
I'm sure they predicted this pandemic.
Yeah,
They
probably.
predict everything.
Probably.
Simpsons did it first.
Let's see. Okay. Narcoleptic.
Now, Is Ashley a woman or a guy? Because Ashley can be a guy's name.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I think
good
it's a
point.
woman.
I
I
thought it
think
was
Hulk
a woman
Hogan's
too.
real name is Ashley.
Yeah.
Really?
Is it? No, that's not right. I think it's
Maybe.
actually, but
Terry,
it's close. I think it might
Terry.
be Terry. Yeah,
Terry Hogan.
Terry Bollea.
Oh, Terry Bollea. That's
Oh, that's the same. Same thing.
Yeah, Terry is the Ashley of names.
You are the first and only sandwich shop located in the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like on a boat or one of those undersea hotels where you can see all the fish.
Billy Ocean.
It's you.
Wasn't that a thing in Thailand, Jim? There was a couple that built like an island off like the shore of Thailand, and then they got in a lot of trouble.
What?
I think I've heard that about, not about an island, but about people being like on boats, living on boats in Thailand and not having like the right paperwork or something.
No, I think they built like some sort of like artificial island out of like, plastic bottles
trash?
they found in the water. Yeah, like a trash island. But then they got in trouble.
I don't know. Never heard of it.
You are expecting.
Oh yeah, Frank Ocean. I forgot about Frank Ocean.
From the bank, but you fall asleep.
Mm.
Let's see what it generates.
You are the first and only sandwich shop located in the ocean. You have an underwater tunnel that has become pretty famous for its beauty. You are expecting a call from the bank, but you fall asleep. Your friend calls you up to come pick her up because she is late. You wake up and realize that your phone hasn't been ringing. The police are looking for you now.
Uh-oh.
What will they do to you?
Yeah, a bunch of people are dying in your restaurant. They're getting the bags.
Yeah, why are the police looking for us?
That's
Yeah,
a good
it's like
question.
unrelated.
Yeah, like somebody we know died, or they think we did something.
Oh,
ocean
like
police.
illegal transfers from the bank.
Yeah, this is a nautical crime. We're gonna have to send in the National Guard.
What will they do to you? I don't know. You said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. It's just ask them.
Yeah. Let's not assume anything.
You go to the police
No,
station.
this is definitely a
ask the cops
race-based
what they
reply.
want with you. They say nothing,
Yeah,
so
I'm
you go back
I'm assuming
home and try
Ashley's
to
white.
sleep. However, you don't get much rest since you keep hearing the police scanner. It sounds like you are being called about a robbery at the subway. You think that you better check on your place of business as well. You head there first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
Also, our beautiful underwater restaurant is just a franchise Subway restaurant.
Yeah, it just automatically went to Subway.
The
No,
hard part
no,
was putting
see-
it underwater.
That's not what I'm
The
thinking.
police-
I read it as that we kind of robbed a rival place.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So,
I read it as there's someone going around robbing restaurants in the ocean, and they were trying to warn us.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's three quite different forks here
Yeah.
to go down.
But we
All
said
of
we're
them
we're the first and only sandwich shop in the ocean.
Yeah, so I think, I like Tony's idea of it's a rival thing, and they suspect
and
us.
Misa, interesting. You're in international waters, so no country can arrest you. Misa says, so.
Yeah.
And Anime
Well,
says that's a good point.
that depends on the
Anime.
crime.
The police do show up a lot in all these stories.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna go with that, Misa. Okay.
Okay. There was also an episode of The Simpsons like that, while Jason is typing, where what was that? Remember they sailed into international waters, but I forgot for what reason. Was it to like have like a radio station or something? I forgot. And the Homer kept saying it's my first day in different languages, and then everybody laughed.
Challenge him.
Oh yeah, Jared.
You
That's
say
where I
it
get all my
was me, I
supplies.
robbed them. But I live in international waters, what in the hell can you do about it?
What can you
They
do?
tell you that they won't be able to do anything about it either way since you are not actually under their jurisdiction.
Hell yeah.
If you really feel bad, you could just pay them off and they would forget all about it.
Why? I don't
The
even
next
need to do
day, you decide to take matters into your own hands.
Uh-oh.
You decide to rob the subway again.
it. Yeah.
Mm.
Why not?
This is actually a brilliant ploy here, just to make money. Just rob subways and go to international waters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have to be able to make it from the subway to the international waters.
Yeah. And it's a 2-for-1. Like, we're driving out the competition. We're getting free ingredients. Like, it's a win-win situation, and we can't be busted for it. Unless we get caught on the way.
I wish they had gluten-free bread. I would totally order a spicy Italian with oil and mayo.
Yeah.
They don't have gluten-free bread there?
Fuck no. Actually, it's hard to find even smaller chain shops with good gluten-free bread or gluten-free bread. Period. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my
The owner of the
soapbox.
subway was waiting for you, and you get stuck in a glue trap near the cash register.
Oh no!
You manage to escape by jumping out the window. The police aren't paying attention to this one though. They are still busy chasing after the other guy who stole money from the bank.
Oh, okay.
You are arrested soon after. When you are brought in front of Judge McGovern, he says, "I'm going to sentence you to death."
What?
Whoa.
How did we get caught? They were focusing on the bank robbery.
I got it.
Yeah. Judge McGovern. Yeah. How many sandwiches would you like? Would you like sandwiches for life, Judge?
You bribe him with sandwiches. He sentences you to life imprisonment. Years pass. The year is
That's better, I guess.
and you are currently serving your time at the maximum security prison known as the Devil's Island Penitentiary.
Oh, shit.
You are an inmate number 3733076. Your cellmate is a young woman named Samantha White.
Okay.
She is very beautiful, but also very naive.
Jim, you forgot this was a woman, right? Didn't you?
Oh, we're a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. And I was like,
I thought it was like co-ed.
Yeah, women can, be in prison too, Jim.
Yeah.
It's a new age.
Have the ocean animals break you out? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
But the bride did work because we were sentenced to death.
Yeah.
But also they made a huge mistake, and they put us on Devil's Island. So we're in the water. We've got this is our domain.
Our element.
Yeah, we're in. They should have put us in a landlocked penitentiary, but nope.
I forgot one important thing about us.
Okay. That we're a woman.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh.
That's how we got caught.
You fall asleep. You hear a knock on your door.
Yeah, that's right. I
You
forgot
open
about
it
the
to find a
narcolepsy.
man dressed in black and holding a gun. He
Man
tells
in
you
black.
that you need to
Yeah.
leave immediately or else you will be killed.
What the heck is a man in black doing in the prison? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to break us out. He's probably
And how did he get a gun in here? Like, yeah.
he's with the Illuminati.
Okay.
Well, okay.
He tells you need to leave immediately. You keep. Okay, yeah, go with the man in black. Escape. Prison with man in black and
And tell that our cellmate to come with us.
Samantha
And,
White is a real person.
Say like only if Samantha White can come.
Okay. I like
Oh
that,
yeah.
Yeah.
Anime says Samantha White is a real person, an account manager. I actually Googled the inmate number to see if that was somebody famous, but it returned no results.
Okay.
I was hoping it'd be like Charles Manson. Oh my god.
Is Devil's Island a real place? It sounds real.
Yeah, it does. Is that the thing in that one? Shutter Island. Let's see, Devil's Island Penitentiary. Yes, it
you
is
say,
a real
okay,
prison.
I'll go with you, but only if Samantha can come with. Greater than you stay put. The stranger looks disappointed and leaves.
Oh.
You sit down to
Wow.
wait patiently for Samantha to arrive,
Push
but no
their
one
luck.
does. Finally, you give up and go to bed.
Of course.
The
Narcoleptic's gonna sleep. Yeah.
That was our
The
one
penal
chance.
colony of Devil's Island was a French penal colony that operated in the 19th and 20th century. At its worst, it had a prisoner death rate of 75%.
Woo.
It was famous for its harsh treatment of detainees.
I guess.
Or just
Yeah.
Meet
yeah,
Will
okay.
Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. Oh yeah, well, I guess they could. Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe we already did and we don't remember.
Okay, yeah.
I would say Linda Fiorentino, but people forget her even without her flashing with the device. Like, I didn't flash you. You should remember. You're like, no, I don't.
Not really.
Yeah.
I would love to visit a prison for a night. You know, I'm fascinated by prisons, and I've seen so many countless.
You
gonna
use your
raise
one
it.
phone call to dial
Yeah, I
Will
guess you
Smith
could.
and tell him to help you escape. Unfortunately, he doesn't answer. You then call your mother and tell her that you're leaving. Her response is a bit surprising. Oh my god, why did you have to do that? Why couldn't you stay? Mom, I know you were trying to protect me, but I didn't want to leave.
I should play myself in one of these stories. That could be.
Yeah.
We've done meta adventures of Jim and John Miller.
Yeah.
Tony and me have not had virtual versions yet, though.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, her mom is mom's response is completely normal. You know, like her response is surprising. Yeah, my mom would be weirded out too if you.
We're like,
Unless you're being raised by your mom in prison and you've just been there, like that's why you return. Anyway, I'm going off the weird deep end here. It's Sunday.
Let's see. Well, okay, let's just do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Use special whistle to
Yeah, I mean, so that happens in America. Babies are born in prison, though it's not very common. It happens. They take them to a hospital. They're actually not born in the prison. But there is a population that's raising children in prison, like infants.
Oh, they can hear you.
Yeah.
But I can't see you.
Yeah.
But the
Hi,
spirit can
Ellen.
see you.
Ellen!
You use your special
People
whistle to
say,
summon the whales to Devil's Island and ride off into sunset. The end.
I
The
thought that would be
Oh.
the case. Riding off into the sunset is one of the trigger words for the
Oh,
end.
yeah, that's
so.
right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah! Hey, cupcakes! Okay, well that's amazing news. Thanks, Ellen. Okay.
Man, you cleaned up today, Jason. You're getting brisket and cupcakes.
I know. Yeah, today's a good
Shout out
Sunday.
to Jason's cousin Michael, who made brisket for some people who signed up, and then socially distanced delivered them. Or we went to his house, and then he, popped them in our cars.
Sarah, you got another suggestion for a character? Or
Yeah,
chat?
that was a good suggestion.
That was a good suggestion.
Can we use celebrities?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. we
Please
can.
I
do.
love celebrities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's put in Amy Winehouse.
Oh, wow,
Ah.
that's a
what
good one. Yeah, yeah.
Good one.
You are Amy Winehouse. I gotta look how to spell it. Yeah, there we go. It's exactly how I thought it was spelled. I don't know why.
Amy with
Sure,
Y.
that could be spelled a lot of different.
AIME.
Vinehouse.
Vinehouse.
Yeah.
I really wish I would have seen her in concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a victim
Did you have a chance to?
to your
Was it like-
vices.
No. I mean, I could have gone to like Toronto, but I mean, I was never
Ah.
seriously gonna do
Yeah.
that. I love your latest example, by the way, Jason. In the thing, it's like you
The
are a
fat
fat
bastard
bastard.
Christmas man.
Yeah, yeah.
That is from the fork I've used. There's a bunch of stock prompts. So I
You are a
can't take
victim
credit
to
for
your
it.
vices, drug.
Hello! Drugs.
Drugs. What's the situation, Sarah? What's Amy Winehouse doing? And just hopefully still alive.
I was just gonna say she was on a binge, but that probably will end very quickly.
Yeah, you're on the bench. You die at the end.
Right.
We've had that happen.
Yeah. Misa said she died when I was 8, so I think Misa said he was like 19 or something like that. So 10 years, 10 or 11 years.
I can't remember. You're a horrible person. Oh.
Hey, we're trying. We're trying, Misa.
Yeah.
I choose, just at will to interpret comments as personal.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Let's,
okay, I have something.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
go for it.
Let's see.
Well, you're obviously bumping coke,
Mhm.
and
It's so dangerous, though. Most overdoses happen, though, when people stop and then come back and try to do what they were doing before.
oh, so never stop.
So never stop, yeah. I guess it's kind of safer, right? Just always have a problem. Or get help. If you're not willing to get help.
I might have started that wrong because it wasn't a command.
You, as a condition of probation, you have to lecture kids about the
Damn it,
dangers of
you're-
drugs.
Okay, yeah.
You
that's
are
fine.
totally high while you do this. You are also completely naked and not wearing any clothes.
Whoa.
Sounds
You
right.
feel like you should be ashamed for doing all this, but really you aren't. So why bother?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Good.
Wow.
Clothes are
Man,
just
you know
like
what?
a prison, okay, guys?
You know, Amy's making a lot of sense here, guys.
Yeah.
You know, like, why are we so tied up and worrying about what people think about us? Just
Yeah.
do drugs until we die. It's just great albums. Great albums.
We burned our bras and now we're burning the rest of our clothes.
Yeah.
Because who cares?
She was such a great singer, though. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
Good songs.
These kids, best day of school. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh no.
I feel
You
this
sing
kind
a
of-
song to a
Back
classroom
to
full of children while
black.
blood comes out of your nose. The kids in the class laugh at you and think it's funny. They don't care that you're bleeding from your mouth or
Kids
nose.
are so cruel.
As time
Oh,
goes on,
yeah.
you begin to get sicker and eventually collapse on the floor sobbing hysterically.
And they're
The
laughing.
teacher calls the police who take you to the hospital where they give
Okay.
you morphine.
Okay.
Okay.
After
Oh,
being
yeah,
given these
morphine.
medicines, you go back home.
Yeah, because morphine is exactly what you want to give to a drug addict.
Yeah, and medicines, you're just gonna give her a full prescription of anything to
Yeah.
let her
Just
think that she's
send
not
her
gonna
on
abuse
away.
it? Yeah. Oh, they don't know. Well, I guess when you're rich, who's to say? You can't be naked in front of kids. You're telling me. Yeah.
No,
I need
you
more
can't.
medicine.
You can. Amy
But I feel like if
Winehouse.
a-
Okay.
I feel like if a woman got naked in front of kids, they would get off very lightly with just a slap on the tits.
I knew you set something up.
Jason.
I was like, where are you going with this, Tony?
Let me work. Let me work.
Oh boy.
Okay. I keep forgetting to copy and paste the next.
Try to overdose on penicillin or whatever we've been
Oh my
getting.
God.
Still.
Yeah, something just weird. Let's see if we can get high from a bunch of Advil. No, you just destroy a liver.
Pediasure.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Have you ever had this stuff? It's weird. It's like sweet.
You wake
and
up and
salty.
realize you
No.
have to change your ways.
No.
You
I
check
have.
into rehab.
Yeah.
The first thing you do is call your drug dealer and tell him that if he doesn't come pick you up within an hour that you will kill him. He just show up and you shoot him dead before he can say goodbye.
Whoa.
Your
Yeah.
next stop is a church, and after praying over Jesus Christ you confess everything.
Oh god.
You are sent to
Aw.
prison for life. What
Oh,
did you
no.
Why'd you
expect
have
would
to-
happen?
Amy, what the?
Whoa.
Come on, what did you
You
expect?
shouldn't have
But-
told.
But that's a good way to get clean, is to kill your dealer so you don't have any way to go.
Kill all the dealers you know so you can't get the drugs.
Stop
Yeah.
this.
It's
Right.
not like they'll
You're
ever
in
come back instantly.
Prison.
Cut the
Prison is
snake
rehab.
off at the head.
Mhm.
and after praying over Jesus Christ. I like that
Oh,
specificity.
I feel like Jesus is how we get out early. Like we're supposed to have a life sentence, but we get off for good behavior and our love of Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that? You.
Oh yeah, Pediasure. I had it.
That's good for hangovers, right?
It is.
I've never
I
had it.
found that out in college and tried it before that when my niece was little to try to convince her to drink it. And
why would she get bad hangovers or?
no, she was like an infant at the time.
I was just kidding.
She didn't like it. We weren't the best at convincing her, but she did. I think have it in college. No hangovers, but just have it.
I imagine it would be like, because they make two, right? One that it seems more like a protein shake, and then one that's like looks like it's clear, like
Yeah, it's like it looks like
Powerade. Yeah, Gatorade.
Yeah, I've had it because my grandpa used to drink it.
And you would steal it from him?
No, after he passed away, there was some left over. And
Damn it, Jim. That got real dark.
Drink your sweat.
You get out of church early for your work with the church. There is one catch. You have to join the clergy. Father Rigatoni comes to pick you up from the prison and gives you a nun's
Father
uniform.
Rigatoni.
It fits perfectly. You can't believe it. You're going to serve God by becoming a priest.
Well.
Father Amy.
Yeah.
Father Amos.
Oh, Father Winehouse. I've seen.
We gotta get baptized.
Yeah. Have you ever seen? Yeah, some of I think I was just I don't know. I guess I had to be dunked, but some of these churches really some just toss you in and pull you out. And
those are more evangelical, I think, right?
Yeah.
I thought they'd just give you.
I would guess Baptist. Let's see.
My church had this fountain in the back, and they would just quick dip.
This is a Catholic church?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's unusual.
Yeah.
It's just,
why is that unusual?
Yeah.
You got to get baptized, right?
No, but I mean, usually it's not a whole body
Oh, it's not a whole body
submerged.
But, yeah.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
No,
the back of your head or whatever.
Yeah. No, but some churches they do the whole body. A lot of evangelical churches and maybe Baptist churches.
Oh, you gotta you go to the lake, right? In the river.
Or there's a big font, baptismal font in the font.
At the shopping mall, right? The fountain.
Yeah.
I beg to differ, Misa.
Yeah.
I think churches would definitely allow ex-convicts to be priests. That's probably what half the priests are.
That's a great question, though. If you have a felony, can you be a priest? I bet so.
Yeah,
I don't know why I just said I bet so. It sounded so weird.
What due diligence do they have to? They don't have government connections.
Yeah, they're not very good at tracking pedophiles. I'll tell you that much.
Your new name is Father Amos Winehouse. The parish priest catches you dancing naked in the baptismal font, but you lie and say you were baptizing yourself.
That's a good cover.
In fact, you just wanted to see how far you could get with no pants on.
Depends on
When the cops showed up to arrest you, they found out what you had been doing and let you off with a warning.
Yeah,
After serving your sentence,
protected.
you become a priest. It isn't long after that you start having sex with women.
Oh no!
All right.
Amy has no inhibitions. She's just
this is
anything she wants, she gets.
This is like Sister Act the dirty version.
Yeah. Yeah, Sister Act 3, getting dirty in the clergy.
Oh, interesting. In the UK, they check your criminal history before you get hired.
But is just work? Yeah, I guess you would have to. I don't know. I've never worked for a church, so I have no idea.
Let's see. We go.
Wait.
You confess your hot, dirty lesbian sex in confession. You are very descriptive about it.
Will it go
Your
with
second
it?
wife is a woman named Lisa. She is
Lisa.
beautiful and has many talents such as singing and acting.
Lisa.
One day she tells you she wants to leave you. I want to live my own life, she says. I'm tired of being tied down.
Oh,
Tied
come
down.
on.
You're married to Amy Winehouse. I mean, come on. You're a little bit
Father
spoiled.
Amy Winehouse.
Father. You're married to Father Amos Winehouse.
According to jobsforfelonshub.com, criminal activity in one's background does not automatically disqualify an applicant.
There you go.
So,
Okay.
at least in America.
Lisa, the AI's favorite female name. Yep.
Yep. Lisa.
I should have a Lisa counter. I
Yeah.
might add that for next episode.
Let's see.
Tearing me apart.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Mhm.
I want to live my own life, she says. I want to live my own life. I'm tired of being tied down.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a sex move.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, Sarah, it's getting very dark in your room.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You wanna hit on the
Wondering
light?
if it was time.
Yeah.
I can see it. It's fine.
No, turn on the light.
We talked about this before. She was like, I'm gonna let the sun light me until it doesn't.
Oh, she did say that?
Yeah.
This happened with Andy French yesterday, too.
Yeah.
A couple people. And it happens with Jim sometimes.
Criminals should not be allowed to work. Yikes.
Jeez.
That's just a blanket statement.
Your privileged background is showing, Nisa.
Whew. So all criminals, even
Yeah.
no matter the crime.
Wow. Even if you peed one time in a public place on accident and you got busted for it.
Yeah, it was in front
Like
of
Jim.
an elementary school.
Well, I had a
and the
friend
whole-
who got drunk in Cedar Point and he peed on the beach
Uh-huh.
at nighttime when nobody was around, and
Yeah.
the cops caught him,
Yeah.
and he's got a sexual misconduct.
Yeah,
What?
that's
Thing on his
crazy.
record.
Yeah, it's
What?
considered in some jurisdictions as a sexual offense.
It's
or
It's
sex
indecent
crime.
exposure.
Indecent exposure.
Career
Oh,
crime.
career
he's a-
criminal.
Oh, okay.
He's a sex
All
offender.
right, that's fine.
Keep
Good
it
save,
going.
Lisa. Good save.
Yeah. I mean, still, I don't know.
But I would argue that career criminals aren't working. Their career is being stealing.
Okay.
Okay.
Let her leave and
Don't come back.
and tell her that
Yeah, and then sing a song about it.
Yeah.
you write a hit song about it. It becomes your #1 hit.
Would you let a rapist work in a school?
Well, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it would depend on the school. It was a
You
school
I was
for
thinking
leave
more
her,
juvenile.
tell her not
charges.
to come back.
Yeah.
You write a hit song about it. It becomes your #1 hit. Lisa joins the choir and sings it with you. You
Oh,
spend
right.
much more time together than ever before.
She
Oh,
came
One
back
night
for a
you
hit.
both fall asleep watching TV. Lisa starts touching herself. Suddenly
Oh.
she wakes up and screams, "What the fuck
Oh.
am I doing?" You reply, "I told you not to touch yourself." She responds, "But I was just dreaming about leaving you."
Whoa, that's what gets her on.
Whoa, that's a weird fetish.
I feel like that's also
Wow.
it feels like a common thing.
Yeah.
And Lisa's
Wait,
being a
wait.
star whore. She's like, "What the hell am I doing?"
Yeah.
fuck?
But that's crazy. Yeah. That's like when a girl wakes up from a dream where you're cheating on her and she gets mad at you.
Yeah. What a terrible fetish to have.
Yeah, and we
I only
learned
get off
something
when I'm
about.
leaving you. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that we've applied Catholic guilt. It's just like, yeah, I told you not to touch yourself
Yeah.
in your sleep.
In your sleep. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Lean into it. Lean into that fetish.
Yeah.
Shave Lisa's
You lean
hair
in for a
off.
kiss
Oh,
and
yeah.
whisper in her ear,
Shame.
"You're gonna leave and never
Shame.
come back," to turn her on. She gets upset. "No, I
Huh.
love you." She
What?
puts her hand over your mouth and kisses you deeply.
Split
Then
What?
she pushes you onto the bed and straddles you.
Okay.
Her
Yeah.
lips are wet and slippery. She begins
Oh.
kissing you passionately.
Okay.
Her hands move around your body until her fingers find your dick.
Uh-oh.
She
Oh.
slips them inside you and begins pumping you hard.
When did
Wait a
Amy
minute.
get a
Amy has a dick?
Confusing.
Yeah, it's like she got it when she joined the fatherhood. They just gave her like a It's just
part
like
of the outfit. Oh.
It's a balloon. Yeah, it's part of the. It's part of the father's uniform.
Wait,
and I like how
Wearing a dick.
Yeah.
So is she
And I
putting
like
her
how she-
fingers in our dick hole?
Yeah.
Is that a whoopee yet?
I like
What
how
is-
she put her hand over our mouth and then kissed.
Yeah, that I feel this is a whoopee. This has to be.
I'll check it. I'll check it.
Even if we don't understand the anatomy of it or the logistics, something is happening.
The computer gets genitals mixed up. It's okay. You gotta.
Nice.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay, I got. Yeah.
You got it?
You
There
got
was
it.
penetration. It's whoopee.
I think I got it. Wait.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, that may be one of the more confusing lines of like text I've seen in this game. But that is a sexual fetish. Well, not with fingers, but like bars of metal. It's called sounding.
Oh, I didn't know the name of it. I knew about it.
Yeah. Well, because I think originally it started out as like someone putting like the end of a tuning fork in there and then tapping it.
But... Oh.
Yeah.
We're just stuck in a vicious cycle
You wake
right
up
now.
the next day, Lisa and all her stuff is
Oh
gone.
no.
You write another song, it's not as popular, but people like it. Soon you're making a lot of money, and you buy a house in a nice area.
Money doesn't buy happiness. Lisa putting her fingers deep in your fake pee-pee.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the only time I were happy.
And pumping you hard.
Also, we've almost got a stat Yahtzee here going. We almost got one of everything.
Oh yeah, that's very rare.
Yeah, we need one wholesome. Is this wholesome? No.
Not for long.
Not
Not
for
yet.
long. Not now and not for long. Oh.
You discover the previous owners have left a bag of crack behind. You decide to rob them. You steal
What?
some cash and head out. You run into two men walking their dog. One of them sees you. Hey man, you got something in your pocket? You look down and see a gun in your pocket. He points the gun at you and asks, "Are you a cop?"
Oh.
Oh.
No. We're a drug addict. And we're a father. Put stink bombs at the guest seat at your next concert. a very pranky thing to do. Yeah. Show him your Christian badge.
You show him your Christian badge.
Father Amos
Yeah,
here.
that's me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's me. Your bar for wholesome is very high. Sometimes. I flip. It depends on the context. Context definitely matters for sure.
If it says happily ever after,
Then I could be easily swayed.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like automatic wholesome.
You scared?
There's got to be like a fairy tale
You
ending.
scare the
you
men
know?
off. You keep walking to your Bible study meeting. When you arrive, you meet your old friend, Reverend Jim Jones.
Whoa!
He takes you into his office.
Oh no.
So you're the
Unprompted.
guy who robbed those guys. Yes, sir. Jones grabs your arm and leads you to a table. He pours himself a drink. Now
Oh,
then,
boy.
we need to talk.
This is
He
a
sits
deadly
down.
combo.
Yeah.
I don't know who Jim Jones is. Do you guys know?
He's the guy that made
Jonestown.
everybody in Jonestown drink Kool-Aid and they all died.
Oh, okay.
But
By the way, I should mention I have to go right at 9 o'clock tonight.
okay, yeah, yeah.
So he
that's
poured
it.
himself a drink. Is it Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here, I have something if you don't.
Okay. The most interesting thing about Jim Jones too is that like he had like a noble start. Like he was actually helping like the black community out like a lot. Like he was doing a lot of good work and stuff. And then he found drugs and lost his fucking mind.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's why people loved him and were like, I would do anything for Jim Jones. And then when it all started going downhill when Jonestown, like, yeah. And that's why he wore the sunglasses, because he was always like, his eyes were always red and his teeth were falling out, and like you could hear him, like hearing him then and then hearing him like when he was starting, he sounds like completely normal when he was starting, and then he sounds like a psychopath when he's...
You notice Jim Jones is drinking Gatorade. You tell him to try this new drink called Kool-Aid. You happening to have a packet of Kool-Aid in your pocket.
Come back, Lisa.
Jones looks at it and smiles. This tastes great. Jones continues, we should be friends now. We've both committed crimes and we deserve each other's friendship.
Oh.
Wait a minute, is this after the suicide? Did he somehow survive the suicide?
No. This is, I feel like we're the thing that got him hooked on drugs.
Okay.
Jim Jones was trying to help us, and we introduced him to crack and Kool-Aid mixed.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, this is really great. Can I get 100 gallons of this? I can't stop drinking
It's called an oh yeah.
An oh yeah?
Kool-Aid and crack.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh yeah.
I thought the funniest part about Kool-Aid Man, which I didn't know because I haven't looked at, kids TV in so long, that Kool-Aid Man today wears pants. I don't know if you guys, some of you might be younger. Some of you might be
like jean shorts?
too young to remember, but Kool-Aid Man originally didn't wear pants. He was just a pitcher.
Yeah.
But now he wears like khakis.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
You bring out the baggie of crack from your pocket and light up a crack pipe full of crack cocaine. Jones inhales and exhales slowly. His eyes are filled with tears. You ask him how he feels about dying. He replies, I feel fine. Jones says, let's smoke some more crack and talk about our lives. You take a deep breath and begin smoking the crack. Jones watches you intently.
Make a song called Come Back, Lisa. I would like to.
Or Lisa, it's your birthday.
Lisa, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. Allegedly written by Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had like a singer double that he had
Yes.
sing that song.
Yeah.
Probably because he knew
But
he
he
was
wrote-
like, yeah.
It was some weird thing. I mean, I know Michael Jackson normally isn't considered weird.
All right, this is heading for opposite wholesome. Can we change?
I don't
this
think
all-
with Amy Winehouse, I don't know if we can change the course of destiny with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we could have, but then we met Jim Jones. 420 Blaze It. As time was so says. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. I mean, Jim Jones is a Bible man. Plus one wholesome.
We're
You
gonna
read
get
him a
that wholesome
passage
one
from the
way or
Bible.
another.
Jones reads aloud. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Trespasses?
Jones turns away from you and wipes his face. He sighs and says, oh my God, I'm stoned. The next morning Jones asks you if you want to go to the movies.
Yeah, you are.
You say yes.
Let's go see My 12 Commandments.
Forgive us our trespasses.
Forgive us our trespasses.
Just what the...
And don't do bad things ever again.
You want to go to the movies?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I would have loved to go to the movies after confession.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a kid, I remember that was hard. That was a hard word to say. Forgive us our trespasses.
Wait, it spelled. It looks like it's spelled correctly. The bot just had a hard time spelling it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Did Jim Jones have 12 commandments?
Yeah, no, I was just making it up because.
You go to the
Clearly,
movies and
we're
watch the
clear.
10 Commandments. You sit there and think about Jesus Christ. Suddenly you hear a loud noise outside. A truck hits one of the churches.
Whoa.
A bullet goes through the front window and explodes in flames. You look out the church windows and see a white van drive past. The next day you receive an anonymous letter in the mail. It is signed, God is great.
Whoa!
Oh, this took a turn.
Wow!
This took a turn.
We started like a religious civil war or something. And,
Yeah.
Where was Jonestown again? Like South America, or
You like Guyana, I think, maybe,
Yeah.
or
yeah,
something.
Oh, really?
That sounds bad.
Yeah, it was South America for sure. Oh my God.
Okay.
if we didn't have such a Back to the Future heavy episode last night, I would have said they're mad at us for not paying them for their plutonium.
Okay. Part of the last spell. Among?
AMONGST.
A monk.
I think that's right?
Yep, you got it. I mean, you could just say among too.
The crusade. Saying I was wrong.
You start a Christian civil war amongst all the churches in South America. You destroy several churches and kill dozens of Christians. Afterwards, you go back to your mansion and hide in the basement.
But they weren't
People
real
still
Christians.
visit your mansion. They still pray to you for help. One day you get a knock on the door. You open it and see a young girl standing there. She has blue hair and wears a red dress. She is Amy Winehouse.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
Monster kill.
Double dozens.
Wow.
Oh, she is Amy Winehouse.
Blue hair and a red dress, though. It's like some
Guy with he's delivering a mirror.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or it's some bizarro version of us. It's Marge. Yeah, it's Marge Simpson in a red dress. Marge goes to Jonestown. The new season's really desperate for his toilets. Beat up the fake Amy. Yeah.
You realize she is the reincarnation of you.
Or, yeah.
You invite her to your studio for a jam session.
Yeah.
You play music for her. She plays guitar and sings songs for you. Eventually you get bored and call it a night. A few months later you receive a phone call. It is Amy. She tells you she wants to record a song. You agree. You send her to New York to do so. You give her $5,000 to cover expenses.
That's
Simpson,
a big...
Expenses.
Yeah, Simpsons are still on me, so...
It's like season 30 or 31 now. Yeah.
And I would have beat up Amy, but I remember reading that I think her boyfriend that got her all strung out too, that Blake guy, I think he hit her too and shit, so... Too real.
Alright, so we're sending our doppelganger Amy to New York.
Yeah. $5,000. That seems like just about right.
Reasonable.
Okay.
So she wants to record a song. I wonder what song it is. Oh, the new follower goal is 100, Jason?
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Try double trouble.
Yep.
Are they still funny? No. The Simpsons is.
I haven't watched it in years, honestly.
Far gone.
Yeah.
I just never hear people talk about it anymore. Like, oh, you have to see this episode, you know? That's usually a good sign that it's jumped the shark. That's saying we have an America, Misa.
She records Back to Black and it becomes #1 on the charts.
Yes.
You come out of Jonestown and take credit for her work. Years pass.
Whoa, okay.
Oh.
Years pass. Drink out of the toilet. Alright.
I feel like we have to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Gotta do it.
Okay, go for it. We can always drink out of the toilet.
Yeah, we can drink out of the toilet at any time.
Yeah. Drink out of the toilet. Is that a Duran Duran song?
Oh yeah, well there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I drank out of the toilet. That's how she
You
was singing.
record the hit song, Drink Out of the Toilet. It goes platinum.
Hell
One
yeah.
night you get drunk and lose control of yourself. You shoot your
Oh,
manager
no.
in the eye.
Oh,
He
no,
dies
Jim.
instantly.
Oh,
You
no,
die
Jim.
shortly after.
Oh,
Your
no,
ghost
Jim.
appears before you. You ask what happened. Your spirit explains that you were killed by a jealous rival. You also explain that you can't stop playing your music because you know you'll eventually die.
It's so nonchalant. It's impressive that it caused the death again.
Monster kill.
But guys, we're having a
Wow.
conversation with our own ghost.
I'm dying.
Yeah,
God,
wow.
I'm dying right now.
Your spirit explains that you were killed by a jealous rival. Well, it was. You explained that you can't stop playing your music.
So, like, we're alive in the spirit world, but we still have to keep, what do you call it, playing? Otherwise, our, like, what's that Pixar movie about the Mexican Day of the Dead?
Oh, yeah.
Coco?
Coco,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Oh.
when people stop praying to the spirit of the ancestors, they disappear from the spirit world.
Oh, interesting.
That was a good movie, actually.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, now.
I mean,
Alright.
usually Pixar movies are all good. So.
Coco, yeah. Okay. Do we want to play as a ghost for 4 minutes, or we?
Well, I'll take this time to just bow out real gracefully.
Okay.
Alright.
'Cause I gotta, but great seeing you, Sarah.
Yeah.
And,
Great job,
and
Sarah.
thanks, Anime and everybody watching.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye, Tony. Sarah, do you got anything to plug?
Yeah, Writer's Block. We do it every Wednesday on all the Planet Ant channels. If you have a stage play or a screenplay or sketches, you can submit them to the writersblock2020@gmail.com, and our cast will read them for you.
Yeah. Follow Planet Ant on Facebook, and
Yes.
then you'll see the stream. All right. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow at 8.